Good day, welcome to some more Anima Relics, because yeah, I've been a bit slacking on these lately, but we're gonna keep going. Today we have ourselves, of course, the warrior, the mighty axe bringer, the fell cleaver of calamity, and this is the parachute. It's a bit of a weird name, but as you can see, it's kind of got like chains wrapping around the blade. It's very hefty and a heavy head on the axe indeed. The actual very bottom of it, though, it's got like a little stabby sting, so it's like, just think of it just like bonk, and stab him with the pommel of the axe, and got a nice little chain wrapping around it too, which quite frankly feels a little bit uncomfortable while wielding the weapon itself, but aesthetically it's pleasing because it wraps around, and then of course it just goes around here where it feels like this is chained on, like racked on, like, come on, you ain't moving, mate, I'm gonna freaking smash you. And then we got the other bit here at the back, the other side of the axe, which seems a bit more blunt and stuff like that. But of course, the most important thing which you're looking at when it comes to showcases, what is the shiny? Here is the shiny, because this is the parachute awoken. And unfortunately, I'm going to have to get rid of the white threads because he's not looking good there. You know what? While this is going on, we'll get the bucket. The bucket can be with us for this. So, first stage for the awakened version of the Anima Relic. It is, as you can see, swirling with the energy coming from where you're actually holding it. In fact, it's coming from your left arm, where your hand is, all the way up the shaft of the actual axe, around the top bit at the end as well, just swirling around. Nice sort of thing. It's like, I have awoken. Yeah! Yeah. Anyway, let's get on to the next phase, because oh yes, the axes are quite nice, and in fact the end result, it's one that doesn't look very good when it comes to images, but I honestly will say it's one of my favorites. So let's get to it. So here we go, we have the first evolution for the Anima Relic, the I am going to butcher this name, the Uconversara. I am sorry. It is a difficult to pronounce name, but you know what? It's a nice looking axe indeed. As you can see here, it's got a nice little glow at the top, like with the crystals or whatever you want to sort of say. Kind of reminds me a bit of the Allegan axe, if you've ever seen that one as well, which you can just sort of craft. Very hefty, very powerful. It's just a nice little axe, and at the bottom it's got like what sort of looks like a wing motif, because obviously Heavensward is a very dragon themed kind of expansion, which is nice. But of course, what do we get afterwards? So we have this version. If we go to my inventory, here we are. We have the hyperconductive Uconversara. There we are. So, you got the next stage. Enjoy. This is what it looks like. It's extra shiny. It's got like lots of nice little glowy things. It really pronunciates the blade way more as well, which I quite like. I quite like that. Yeah. That's this stage. Are on to the next one, which I've seen a lot of people prefer to use this stage over the final one. Personally, I disagree. I still like the final version, but you know what? It is down to you to decide what you want to do when it comes to these relics. So we'll get to it. Because my inventory space is screaming at me, and I need to get these videos done. Moving on. And here we have the Axe of the Blood Emperor, which is quite nice, really. It's the final sort of stage you get before you actually have to do all the light farming and stuff like that too. Actually, no, this is the one which you have to do. Like, after this bit, you have to start doing light farming. So, as you can see, like, when it's not actually out, it's nothing too impressive. It looks pretty good. As soon as it comes out, it's like, it's anime. Look at that cross right there. That is a goddamn straight up edgelord anime type axe, right? So you can understand why people prefer to use it. It's like, it looks like some sort of, like a dragon, potentially, or some sort of angel, demon, whatever you want to go with, your OC's like, dark and gritty. Has taken a chunk out of it, and then has just left a sort of cross right stuck in the middle of it. At the end of the day, I like the look of it. It looks pretty cool. And don't forget, every one of these stages is dyeable. You've got a nice sort of like chain which goes between here, which attaches this to that bit there. I don't know what they sort of call these, but they're nice little chain links. It's all jagged. It's spiky. It's a Dark Knight axe. Let's be fair. It's a shame it's not the Dark Knight axe, because Dark Knights don't use axes, they use swords. But if I could, I would use this on my Dark Knight. But let us get to the sharpened version of the Blood Emperor axe. Here it is. It doesn't look too bad, does it? It's shiny, it's glowy, it's kind of takes away a little bit from the aesthetic, but it still looks good. As you can see, it still sort of keeps what they did with the Rome Reborn one and the previous relics as well that we've seen, where it, like the second to last stage is basically, I'm going to have some shiny floating rings going around my weapon. Why? I don't know why, but you're going to accept this, and this is what we're going to go with because designs are important. Ha ha ha. And so is consistency. But yes, get back in the bucket. Not the axe, the goldfish. Yeah, this is the sharpened axe of the Blood Emperor. Well done, you're almost there. As I said, this is what a lot of people decide to go with instead. I personally don't, but that's just me. Moving on to the next stage, which is the Minos Relic. Now, if we just sort of keep this away at the moment instead, you already saw what it looks like. It doesn't look like anything special. It honestly looks like, and this is why I like it, it looks like it's just a standard two-handed axe that you can get from a vendor. But it's got some nice runes, which are just labelled all around it. Maybe a bit of Viking sort of aesthetic going on with it. I really, really do enjoy the look of this relic indeed. Got a nice little bit at the back, the bottom, like blunt, where it feels like you could just smash them or just break a shield or whatever. It's very almost Viking-y like. I could see God of War, like the main character in that. Oh, I forget his name. I could see him use this. Just big angry. Grr, I am angry, Dad. Grr. So obviously when you whip it out, yeah, no. The blades are hued with nothing but blue fiery energy, which I do like it. It's quite nice. It's not a running thing where it's just blue energy, but it's something which is not unusual to see. And the runes now are glowing lovingly with a nice sort of pulsating orange golden hue. Once again, will state, I think this is a really nice one. And I'm not going to deny that I actually used the final version as my current glam for this weapon. This is the final version, and just to prove it, I've equipped my current actual highest item level I have for my warrior, just to show that I quite like this myself. So this is the final version of your Minos Relic, which is the Minos Lux. This is the final step in your journey. Well done. It looks amazing, doesn't it? Like, it, once again, doesn't look like anything special. It looks pretty much the same as what we just saw with the regular version of the Minos. But I just really like the way it kind of... I think this is underrated, honestly. The entire axe head is glowing. It's all concentrated. When you're fell cleaving, it just feels like the aesthetic fits so well with the fell cleaving because of it's all concentrated, the energy and the fire and the runes and everything. You know, in the blades you can see. So when you're fell cleaving, it's like, roar, unleash the power of my blade. Roar. Yeah, unga bunga to the extreme. I have been very nonsensical in this video, and I cannot apologize enough, but I'm not also going to apologize because I am going to be more free with these. I'm also not Australian. I know some of you think I'm Australian out there. I am not Australian. I am British. How dare you? And I was saying good day, mate, and put some shrimp on the barbie. Anyway. That is the weapons for warrior from the start with the unpronounceable name all the way to the Minos Lux. I will thank you very much for watching. I might try and change things up a little bit rather than just sort of do some edits and do them separately. I'm trying something different with this one. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if this is a little bit better, a bit more loose with what I'm doing. Yeah, don't forget to check us out on twitch.tv/Wobsy. I'm still kind of in the Eureka Mines at the moment. I'm almost done with my final Pagos Relic, as I would just showcase right here. I'm currently almost there. I have all of these just waiting for me. And I will admit, doing all this Eureka has burnt me out a little bit on the 14. I'm going to be playing some Persona 5 soon as well. Almost finished with Octopath Traveler. I am really enjoying doing this content creation lark. I really am. But yes, once again, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Check us out on twitch.tv/Wobsy. I am repeating myself. Have a good day. I am Wobsy. Ta-ta for now.